guys, it's Jacqueline over here at homeschoolhangout.xyz. Today we are going to do something a little different. We are going to do an unboxing of my mail and just kind of a chit-chatty kind of video. So if you like these kinds of things, let me know and I will do this more often. If you don't like these things, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad. And find me on social media, homeschoolhangout.xyz, most places. Nerd Mom on Twitter. Nerd Mom's Life is my non-homeschooling world. And if you just enjoy these kinds of videos, do me a favor, buy me a coffee. You can go to buymeacoffee.com/homeschoolhangoutxyz. Homeschoolhangoutxyz, and let's get into it. So first off, I'm going to cough and be very rude, so I'm sorry. For those of you who don't know, we had COVID in our house, and I already had a backlog of things to open. And so after being sick for a few weeks and heading out of town next week, I thought, why not just do this on camera and let you guys see everything that I've gotten sent, kind of for Homeschool Hangout, for my Nerd Mom's Life, for my social media. Usually I show this stuff on social media, but I just have a disgusting amount right now. And so I thought I would show you guys and talk about homeschooling and life and all that good stuff. So first off, I did have COVID. This is my second time having COVID, and it came on pretty suddenly, like 24 hours, seriously. And I did Paxlovid, and that was interesting. I feel like it got me initially better, and then I kind of plateaued, if that makes sense. And, oh, this is an Earth box. Okay, this one will probably get its own video. This is all snack foods, and it's a snack food subscription. So we got this, and I've got a bunch of different snack foods, like Pitos. I got different, and they're pea snacks. Awesome. This is great because I'm going on a trip here next week, and I will be taking some of these with me. This is Kibbo chickpea chips. I like chickpeas. A dozen cousins Wakandan jollof rice. Seasoning sauce with tomato and peppers. Very interesting. What else did I get? I got a coupon. I got Mavericks cookies. I got so many things. I will link a full unboxing for this. They did send this to me to do a dedicated unboxing video. So you will find that over on Nerd Mom's Life. But yeah, so I did Paxlovid, and on the whole, it was pretty good. Like I said, I felt like I plateaued. And ignore all the noises. Everything tastes like metal for about 2 weeks. And we're just now at the point where it doesn't taste like metal anymore. Some of these are cut open. I kind of cut things open and put them in a pile usually. Okay, so this is from Mabel's Labels. And they actually are doing kind of like a Halloween type thing. And I used to actually write for their blog back in the day. And so Nerd Pie is my 20-year-old. So if you're ever looking for her, Nerd Pie for real, Nerd Pie. She looks a lot like me if you see a picture. They did labels, and then they did sticker labels. So you can put them on water bottles, backpacks, things like that. So cute. And they made a whole set of them for her. So we've got this kitten. We've got this kind of ooze. She's the one kid who really wants to do social media on her own. And so she goes by Nerd Pie on social media. So her brother, who's 18, was not so interested in these. So little monsters. And I didn't want to use a kid's real name. So I'm going to deal with it. Oh, this is so cute. Nerd Pie. And I just don't go anywhere. So these are great little bags if you're having like a Halloween party for like kids in your co-op or like friends of your kids. I love this, not just for Halloween. I love that so much. And then a skull. So yeah, they have a whole bunch of different things like this that you can order. Let me take out one of these and see what all's in this. So, of course, you get that. It says Mabel's Labels on the back. And then, yeah, they have these like little grab bags that you can order like for goodie bags. And then, yeah, these are great stickers. I've gotten them before. Like I said, I used to write for them. I've gone to a few events with them before, back in the day, back when blogging conferences were a thing. So thank you, Mabel's Labels. But yeah, so the Paxlovid, my husband couldn't take it. This COVID was very different. Not as much coughing, I noticed, but more dizziness, lightheadedness, stuff like that. But so, okay, my whining about COVID done. Let's see. Yeah, and then I also got dental work done. So the day before I got diagnosed with COVID, I got my old crowns. I have 2 crowns over here. They took them out to replace them. And so I had temporary. So I did an entire day of dental work. Came home and slept a day, an hour or 2. But they give me something for it because I get a little anxious. And I came home and slept, and then I got COVID the next day, kind of thing. Yeah, seriously. My husband got it one day. I got it the next day. And so I got my crowns put in yesterday. So, yeah. Okay, so this is from Cariona. And this is the reusable feminine hygiene pads. They sent me a starter kit for my girls because, frankly, I don't have a period anymore, and it's delightful. I had a partial hysterectomy when my youngest was a year old because I have some scar tissue issues in my body from all the C-sections, and so I already had my tubes tied. My doctor says, "You want to do it?" And I go, "I don't want to have to take hormones." And he says, "Oh, no, we'll leave your ovaries." Best surgery ever. So, yeah, so they've got different sizes, and you just wash them. So, I mean, I don't know that this is what I would depend on out and about. I don't know. She's going to try them out. One of them is. I don't need to tell you who. It's none of your business. And we will see how they like them. Because both girls have voiced their desire to be, part of it's eco-conscious. Part of it is just the fact that good maxi pads are expensive. And as they look to managing their own budgets, they would like to save a little money. I know one of them has talked about the underwear, and a lot of not great stuff has come out about some of the underwear, so we'll see. Now, the majority of what I usually get is books, and so let's dig into some of those. Yeah, so next week I am super, super, super excited. When you're watching this, possibly, but I'm heading out on the 23rd to go to Texas with Lenovo. They are having a large tech event called Tech World, and I am getting to go as an insider, a Lenovo insider, and create some social media content and see all the cool stuff. This is being focused on AI and their products. So if you don't see anything over here, make sure you check out Nerd Mom's Life if you're interested. So this is from Nicholas to Christmas. And let's see, I love Christmas. I don't know if anyone knows this about me, but I love, love, love Christmas. Let's see, lots of acknowledgments. Part 1, meeting Nicholas. I am the kid, if anyone, cover little ears, who was very convinced, it looks like just a really cute Christmas story, who was very convinced that Santa was real. And until like 5th grade. And my mom had answers for everything. When I got into a little altercation at school where somebody called my mother a liar, which I did not appreciate, everything was revealed. We'll leave it there in case there's other people around who we don't want to hear any more details. So, yes. So, She Thinks Big, the Entrepreneurial Women's Guide to Moving Past the Messy Middle and into the Extraordinary. Awesome. By Andrea Libras. Yeah, we're going to go with that. So, yeah, cool. She's a certified business and life coach and focuses on female entrepreneurship. If you are interested in anything, getting a deeper dive, do me a favor. Put it down in the comments. So, let's see. Some of the questions I've gotten over time. And next time, if you guys like this, next time I will put a call out for questions specifically for this. And maybe even do some live interactions. We'll see. But what does it seem like coming to a close of my homeschool journey? For those of you who don't know, my oldest is 22 and my youngest biological child is 16. None of them have been in public school till they go to college. My oldest did not go to college. He went to the military. This is Cake Mix, written by Mickey Hernandez, illustrated by Victoria Lewis. Oh, cute. Meet Remy, a young mixed-race girl who's encountered that intrusive question during her first day of new school. What are you? Confused and upset by what this means, she talks to her mom at home, and in turn, her mom suggests they do their favorite bonding activity, baking. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. I love it so much. So much. But yeah, it's weird knowing that I only have 2 more years left of officially homeschooling. That said, my 18-year-old's next door working on his college homework right now. So, some of them haven't gone that far. This is not something that was sent to me for free. This is something I purchased. And this is the Walmart Beauty Box. They do it quarterly. And this is their branded Space in K box. And so it came in a tin this time. It doesn't normally. And I think this one was a little bit more, but they range from, I think, $7 to like $12. This may be closer to the $10 mark. And they send you a variety of products. This one has something by Lancer, the Method Polish. We have a sheet mask. We have a Super Bounce mask by Sand and Sky. We have, and let me just tell you, if you don't know about this company, it's expensive. Gold Fatten MD Problem Dry and Aging Skin Wake Up Call Facial Treatment. I got some Gold Fatten eye cream through a social media campaign thing. I want to say it's like $50. It's good, but it's not that good for me. It's good though. So if money's no object, look at the Gold Fatten stuff. It's really nice, and you can get it on Amazon. So this is Beauty Space Jasmine Rose Hand Cream. Perfect. It will go in my suitcase. This is Men's Protects and Shines Alpha Keratin Hair Transforming Stuff. Repair, Protège, Fait Brillier, which is, it's like Men's Protects and Shines. That would be the thing on the top. But I don't exactly see. It's made by, Virtue. We get a Terry Brightening CC Serum. This is another high-end brand that's very, very nice. Miami Beach Bum, Safe Face, Reef Safe, Facial SPF. And this lovely porcelain alabaster, what fancy pale name shall we call it? She battles sunscreen. I mean, skin cancer. So I invest heavily in SPF. So that was bought by me. But if you're not familiar with it, in theory, I'm going to go through this video and make sure that I include links to everything. In practice, I might fail, so feel free to nag me. Okay, let's see. Just a second, I got to get all the Amazon receipts out of here. Haha. Because sometimes they leave me little notes. Okay, this is from the author, The Hug, written by Warren C. Towner. And Sammy is a sloth who lives deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest. She's looking forward to her weekend of swimming and fun, but an unexpected visit to her uncle means Sammy's weekend is going to be very different than what she thought. Super cute. Look at these illustrations. So cute. And they're going to talk about illness and what the power of a hug can do. Oh, my little heart's broken. Look at that sad face. Aww. Like I said, anything you want to see more specifically, I'm going to be doing some speed reviews, but I don't know that I'll review everything. So if you want your curiosity to be on it. But yeah, it's weird knowing that Nerdpud is almost done. It's making me kind of think about what I want to do when I grow up. I will not lie. I'm kind of having a midlife crisis. I want to keep making homeschool videos. I also want to be working more. So I'm trying to figure out if this is going to take off. I also really like doing business and process coaching and planning. So if you've got a big project you're trying to plan and you want help with it, let me know. Frankly, I'm almost done with my project management certificate through Google, which is supposed to be the equivalent of a 4-year degree, but I don't know. This is Wash Day by Tiffany Golden and Laheza Moreno. The tugs, the scrubs, the pinching, and the pulling. Jalila can't think of a worse way to spend the day. That is until her big sister Jasmine explains that this wash day will be different. Jalila is going to wash Jasmine's hair instead. Offering general guidance for both hair health and mental health, this book is a must-have for any kid who struggles with their hair. I do not have kinky hair. I clearly very glow-in-the-dark white, but I have struggled with my hair my whole life because my mother always wanted it perfectly straight. And for those of you who've seen me other days, right now my hair is pretty straight. I put some stuff in it to make it straight. And this is what my straight looks like because my hair is not straight. I had hair down to my butt and used to get major rat's nest and used to be spanked for my tangly hair. So I kind of understand. And, nobody will take you seriously if your hair's not brushed straight. And I don't believe that. And I'm glad to see these things changing. And it honestly makes me cry a little bit to see my daughters embrace their wavy, curly hair. And I mean, like pretty curly, wavy hair. It's beautiful on them, and it just, yeah, Okay, we're going to move on. Whole Mama Yoga, meditation, mantra, and movement for pregnancy and beyond. Looking forward to checking this out a little bit. I've been doing yoga. But yeah, so one of the things I get asked about a lot is what I enjoyed doing as a homeschooling mom, and I'll be honest, I've enjoyed the field trips because I didn't get to go on a lot of field trips as a kid. But I enjoy the conversations. About what? About anything. This is Soap and Water Handsies Wipes. This is also something that was sent to me with kind of the idea of if you're putting together goodie bags for birthday parties, for Halloween, for anything like that. These are pretty nice. They're individually wrapped, I believe. Let's open these puppies up and see. I love the conversations. I love the learning together. Now, I also I encourage people to make their children the people they are. And that sounds horrible. But what I mean is, I have crafty children. Don't get me wrong. My youngest daughter paints and does all kinds of stuff. And I give her the stuff to encourage that. But I didn't go crazy with the idea that we had to be doing arts and crafts every other day for them to be having a good school experience. That is not my gifting. They could come to me with a project and we would do it, but it was not my gifting. So I didn't set those expectations. So yeah, this is the tangerine smell. Yes, tangerine. I love it. I love it. Those will go in everybody's backpacks. We are big readers in our household. And so we had nap time for a long time. And once you could read, you can read or play quietly in your bed, or you can take a nap. And in that way, we kind of encouraged everyone to start reading because they didn't want to have to take a nap because they were big kids. And we also let them read whatever they wanted. So there's that. But yeah, last night or the night before, we got into a huge conversation on different comic book characters and different things that, is there eternal value in it? No, but is it fun to discuss with your kids? Yes. And there's nothing wrong with letting your kids read something that you have no interest in and having them just download to you. So this is 40 Stories of Grandma Lore. I think it's Lore, like Lori. And it's Where Wisdom Meets Wonder by Judith Frislin. Yeah. Oh, that seems sweet. I'll definitely be checking that out. And so there's nothing wrong with some of that, of we liked robotics, so we coached a robotics team. And while it was not every child's favorite thing, they learned about it. We can have conversations about it. You know what I mean? You kind of encourage that mutual thing. There's a Yeti in My Tummy by Meredith Russo. Yes, Yeti-sized mischief is afoot. Cute. He's feeling big and strong. It's like there's a Yeti in his tummy, but if his silly Yeti stays all day, what will his parents and teachers say? Cute. Oh, let's see. I enjoyed sharing all the things with my kids that I wished I would have known about or I did know about. There's been a lot of Anne of Green Gables in my household. I love Anne of Green Gables, the movie, and the books and all of that good stuff. I love history. My kids like history. Now, similarly though, my 18-year-old son is really into game design and game development, and I'm not as much. But he has made the comment to me recently, and it was so sweet. He says, Mom, I want to tell you about this because I don't want to tell Dad, because Dad will go and read it for himself and he'll get into it. He says, and it'll ruin the video game for him because he'll want to play it. Dad will want to play it. But you don't have time to play, but you value these things. And so he tells me about this really cool thing in this Zelda thing. And it was just that idea of be the parent who will value those things you don't have time to be part of. And it's amazing to watch your kids tell you about it. So yes, Baby's First Book of Banned Books, Special Lessons for Rebellious Young Readers. Okay, I gotta be honest. I was inherently a rebel, so it's fine. I was at, let's see. Oh, it's things like The Perks of Being a Wallflower. My friends can help when I'm sad or scared. The Giver. I have gifts that are special. We'll see. I'm going to look into this. Mouse. I speak up when someone is in trouble. This is actually, if you've not heard about Mouse, it is, I believe, a graphic novel that deals with Nazism. And my pastor's wife said that it was really good. And I think she may have read it in high school. And I did not. So I'm going to have to go find that. The Absolute True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. I Will Follow My Heart is what it says it's about. So, it's interesting. I will look more into this. I don't know all these books. Because, let's be honest, I don't read as much as I want to. Frankly. My Culinary Love Story. Pauline Perry. Ooh, I love books that center around food experience. It's a charming look at Pauline Perry's formative years in the hospitality industry, in the persons who helped shape the catering powerhouse she is today. So it's a novel, not a novel, but a book about someone in the cooking industry. And it has some recipes in it. Best of both worlds. Oh yes, I'm here for it. Play Together. Games and activities for the whole family boost creativity, connection, and mindfulness by Laura Haver. Okay, so for all of you who do not feel like creative parents, I'm not. I can creatively come up with a lot of math things, but beyond that, I love books like this. Science experiments you can eat, bet you can't, art projects, easy art projects with things around the house, all that kind of stuff. I love those kinds of books because they really helped me out, come up with ideas. Now, I'll be honest. Science Experiments You Can Eat was a book my mother bought me when I was a kid. And Bet You Can't, which is all about like science bets, was also a book I had as a kid. So it's the difference between like, as a woman, you can bend over and pick up a chair differently than a man can because our centers of gravity are in different places. Or if I'm holding a broomstick in a specific way and I tell you to come push me, not push me over, but like push me out of like where I'm standing. Depending on how I'm holding that and how you hold it is whether or not you can do it. Teaches you a lot about centers of gravity, pivot spots. It's a great book. It's an old book. If you can find Bet You Can't. Are You Going to Eat That? The Essential Collections of They Can Talk Comics by Jimmy Craig. Love a good little comic book. We do like comics. Someday when my basement's clean, I'll take you guys downstairs and show you our comic book cellar. So yes. Hey, want to play? Yes. Then where are you going? I don't know. Oh my gosh, that's my children. Forget pets. That was my children when they were little. I hear them talking to their friends about doing something. And it's like, you guys have made all these plans. That's not where we're going and what we're doing. Well, then what are we doing? Oh, so regrets. There's always a lot of regrets. But guess what? God's grace covers a multitude of sins. And busyness. Okay, let's see what we got here. Also figuring out where to put all this junk so I can throw it away later. Sorgo Squad, Chapter 1. From the Ruins Comes the Joah. Okay. Love a good comic book, so I'll give it a go. I also love getting signed books. Authors don't know that just makes my heart go pitter-pat. So yeah, so I'll check this out. And then Chapter 2, The Rumors Are True. Introducing Mashallah. Mashallah? And this is by Nate Bloom. So yeah, give that a go. Here's one that I think many of you might be interested in. Help! I just pulled my kids out of school. Guidance from 17 Years of Homeschooling by Nina Elena. I think the thing I would tell all of you the most is relax. Relax. Your job is to teach your children to love to learn and to learn to love. So I got a backpack from Day Owl. This is a really nice backpack. There will be more written about it. I will be honest. It's got a water bottle spot here. It's an expensive backpack. It is an expensive backpack. So I don't know that I would hand this to a kid. But I'm taking it on my trip. And then they also sent me a cable holder. And I will let you know what I think about it after I go on my trip. Going to Austin. Might get to see my son. So excited. He's in Texas. Haven't seen him in a while. Let's see. What else is it that I get asked about all the time? You can do this. That's the thing. The thing that I see that holds most parents back is competing with public schools. You know, I just shot a video on trying to work while homeschooling. And the thing I forgot to mention to people is I hear people go, oh yeah, you say you only need a half hour to equal public school. But if they were in school, they'd be getting intellectually challenged all day. And all I want to say is, no, they wouldn't. What school did you attend? Because that was not my experience. And I went to good schools, and I was a good student. And, well, I was an okay student. This is from Creekside Mallow Company. Ooh, I love marshmallows. There is something to a homemade marshmallow. If you've not had homemade style marshmallows, you are missing out. So this is the salted caramel marshmallow. And this is the chocolate chip marshmallow. Oh my gosh, now I'm hungry. And I still have a coffee here. I finally got around to redeeming my one of my coffees from my birthday stuff, which was in September, but you get a full month. So this week they expire. This is, oh my gosh, the cutest thing in the world. These are marshmallow toppers. This one's in peppermint, and they're circular, and so they can go right in the middle of your cocoa. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. This would make the most adorable gift, and this is marshmallow toppers in vanilla. Oh my word, they are adorable. And then, well, what do you need to go with marshmallows? You need cocoa, durr. This is their s'mores cocoa. How adorable. This has about 6 servings in it. My daughter had gone with me to get the mail before I got sick. And she's like, Marshmallow Company? They're sending you marshmallows? I want marshmallows. This is the 20-year-old. This is not the baby even. So she will be quite excited. I do usually make my own hot cocoa for Christmas, and I use it for like all of our entertaining and stuff like that. Not so much gifts, but like I'm going to do cocoa and cookies at our church on Christmas Eve. I'm the person who runs that. So I'll make a big batch. And my 20-year-old specifically, her favorite is Swiss Miss. And so I found a Swiss Miss dupe. And that's what I've made the last few years. And then we have like an open house and the kids' Christmas party for their youth group. And so we can go through a decent amount of hot chocolate. So this is from University Games. And before anybody worries, this isn't my house's address on any of this. This is my mailbox. So if you ever want to send me anything, you can just go down into the comments. Let's see if I can do this and not whack my computer. And there's an address and you can send me stuff. And if you send me stuff, I'll unbox it. So if you've got a business or something, let me know. Okay, I have copies of the new game, Relisted and Fairies and Magical Creatures. We like board games. We like board games so much that pre-COVID, my husband and I hosted an adult board game night. That sounds pornier than it is. But in reality, it was we don't want to have to babysit. So you need to be an adult to come. And it was mostly software engineers and a few normal people. And it's always a lot of fun. And now that COVID's finally really over, my kids want us to bring it back because So many of them are adults now, and they're like, we get to participate. And we played a lot of like, what did we play? Settlers of Catan, different train games, things like that. If you would like a video on strategy games for older kids, do me a favor and let me know. Dominion's good. So this is Relisted, the game that brings order to chaos. Oh yes, I'm here for this. It's a race game to rearrange in the game. It's a race to rearrange in the game, all about putting things back in their correct order. Players have 2 minutes to bring order to chaos from either a group of topics or anagrams. Earn points for each correct answer. Nice. List these peppers by Scoville heat units, highest to lowest. So you've got pot Armageddon, bell pepper, Carolina Reaper, cayenne, ghost pepper, jalapeno, poblano, Trinidad Morago scorpion, and Trinidad red scorpion. So clearly, bell pepper, that's the weakest. Then I cannot remember which way they go. I'm going to go jalapeno, poblano, cayenne. Then the Carolina Reaper, then the 2 Trinidads, and then the ghost pepper. I don't know. That could be fun. That could be a lot of fun. I like quizzing kind of games too, personally. And then this one is Fairies and Magical Creatures, designed by Glenn Drover, and it's by Forbidden Games. And this is from that midsummer night when you saw your great aunt. From that midsummer night when you and your great Aunt Victoria gazed from the garden gate of our country manor and saw fairy lights blinking near the edge of the forest. You knew you had to get close to one, to speak to one, and to befriend a real fairy, spelled F-A-E-R-I-E. So you know it's a real fairy then. So yeah, if you're interested in what we think about this, do me a favor, let me know. I never know what people actually want more information on. And so I don't want to bore you guys. Okay, I know there is a book I owe somebody a review on, the 27 letters, and that's coming. I was going to do that, and then I looked around at this pile and went, I got to open these. So that will be coming soon. This is from Paw Prints Publishing. We are almost done. This is the longest video ever. I'm sorry. If you will not offend me by watching this on 1.25 or 1.5. Secret, I watch a lot of videos that way. Oh my gosh, this is heavy. Oh my. Okay, so we got some picture books. Bunso meets Moo. My name is Bunso. I think I'm cursed. My family keeps telling me that if I don't behave, the Moo will get me. Okay. And it says this is a scary book. So this seems like a Halloween-themed box. So I grabbed the mic. Kiss fear goodbye. You're super fly. I grabbed that mic. Mighty Mara. What would you still do what you love if it meant being different from everyone else? Clearly, I'm a blogger. I put things on the internet. That already makes me a weirdo. Seeking Shanty, a family story of climate migration. And then there's one more in here. 2 more in here. I lied. Hello, Sweet Baby, an adoption journey. That's great. I love a good adoption book. That's the thing about picture books, is it seems like in some ways like, oh, they're so simple, is it worth it? But it's a great way to introduce in topics that you want to teach. And then Cake Mix, learning to love all your ingredients. And I got this second copy of this one I got. Okay. You know, second copies might go to someone local if you're in Fresno. I'll just say that. Possibilities. Okay, let's see what this is. It says Goliath Games. Yes, I have, after this, 2 more things. So hopefully my camera will keep going. I'm also thinking about doing some local stuff. If you're in Fresno, what would you think about that? Would you like it if I organized field trips or park days or anything like that? I'd really like to know what you guys would like, because as my kids are getting older, I'm trying to figure out what all to do with this. And I've really been thinking about making it a more active local group too. Game Night in a Can, the creative card game for on-the-go fun. These are mini games. Mix and match to create the perfect party for your family. Interesting. Interesting. Seems almost like a little bit of cranium, but in a compact little thing. I'll check that out. It looks like it'll be a great party game. My 16-year-old is headed it up, but everyone's bringing somebody, is hosting a night before Halloween where they're all going to watch Coraline, which I have never seen. My kids all have, and my girls love it. So much so that I believe both girls are doing Coraline-themed Halloween. And to the point that I think the 20-year-old's dyeing her hair based on it. She's 20. She can do what she wants. I think it's a little crazy, but she's cute and she's a little crazy. Everyone does such a good job. And I may need a new knife. Does a good job taping these up. It can be a pain to open. My husband is at work, and normally he works from home, but he actually went into the office for a little bit, so I'm like, this is a perfect time for a long droning on video. The only people I make miserable are you guys. Sorry. Oh, fruit snacks. These are moon fruit snacks. It's 1/3 of a cup of whole fruit per serving. And they're freeze-dried fruit snacks, like blended berry blast, straw banana, and apple cinnamon. And then I got a box, and the box is Berry Planet. Very interesting. My daughter, my 20-year-old, once again, got very excited about the idea of fruit snacks. So that tells you how they mature. We all still love fruit snacks in this house. I didn't say we were grown-ups. We're just old. It's not the same thing. How old are your kids? What kind of field trips have you been doing with your kids? I'm going to be putting together a field trip resource for Fresno, and I'm looking to do it for different counties. And so if you are interested in helping me and you're not in Fresno, let me know. I'm also interested in interviewing people from different homeschool groups within the state of California and people outside the state. But specifically, I'm looking to start building lists for each county of groups, classes, activities, all that good stuff. And I'm going to be putting one up for Fresno, hopefully soon. Okay, so the last box, and these people I know I love. This is from Kinney's Candies and Confections. And it is, first thing is Willy Wallaby Candy Drops. They're candy corn licorice with a hard shell. Full confession, there's only one person in this house who likes licorice, and it ain't me. That will be going in a gift for him or something. I will be giving it to him. My nephew loves it. So, candy corn drizzled popcorn. I love Sweet Chaos popcorn. It is so decadent and good, and I've seen it at like Costco. So, pumpkin spice. Oh, we're getting good ones. Maple brown sugar and vanilla chai. So yummy. Okay, now I just want to turn off the camera and eat for a while and then get back to y'all now. So yeah, so that's everything I've gotten in like the last month or two. And if there's anything you would like a deeper review on, do me a favor, thumbs up, like, subscribe, let me know somehow. Sorry this was a boring long video. If you've stuck around, let me know. Put Christmas is the best, or I don't know. Put something in the comments to let me know you stuck around the whole time. If there's something I can help you with, do me a favor, reach out, comment, subscribe, all the things. And I will talk to you all later. Have a good one. Bye.